What's up, Internet? My name's David Webb. I get nerdy nightly, and I thought I'd share it with you. That's right. This is my review of The Sword of Surtur, a new book in the Legends of Asgard line from Marvel and Aconite Books. I'm grateful to them for sending over an advanced copy. Let's get into it. When I received my advanced copy of Marvel's new book, The Sword of Surtur, I was expecting a graphic novel of some kind, and was surprised and curious to find it was traditional prose. I hadn't read or even heard of The Head of Mimir, the first book in the Legends of Asgard line that Marvel is now publishing with Aconite Books. And while this is related to the world and characters of that book, it is not a direct sequel and can be read without reading that one first. The Sword of Surtur tells a story of Tyr, the Norse god of war. He is Thor's older brother and sets off on a quest to prove himself after growing jealous of his younger brother's recent victories. Spurned into action by the Enchantress's younger sister Lorelei and joined by his closest ally Bjorn Wolfhunter, he heads into Muspelheim to steal Twilight, the Sword of Surtur. How you feel after that sentence might be an indicator of whether or not this book is for you. I personally love Norse mythology. Just in the last few months, I've played Assassin's Creed Valhalla, replayed the most recent God of War, and we even were sponsored by Rune 2 on our Twitch channel. I've read Neil Gaiman, seen every Thor movie time and again, and most importantly, read Thor comics. I was able to really enjoy this book while at the same time wondering how accessible it would be to someone who is less familiar with these characters and this mythology. Early chapters of the book do their utmost to give a basic understanding of the world of Asgard and the Nine Realms, but most of the emotional arc of the book hangs on Tyr and Lorelei's relationship to the reputation of their respective siblings. While the MCU has made Thor into a household name, the Enchantress has not yet had her moment in the wider pop culture, and so Lorelei is a character who depends greatly on the reader's own personal knowledge. On the other side of that cultural awareness is a novel filled with an unending barrage of action. And author C.L. Warner did a tremendous job keeping it clear and exciting. The balancing act of that is no small feat in the first half of this book, where it does occasionally feel plotted like a video game. In fact, if someone wanted to make a Demon's Souls game based on this book, I would be a very happy nerd. But the payoff in the second half from all of that action is where the book really shines. I was about 40% of the way through the book when I became worried that it was going to be a really simple story and just another Norse power fantasy. The back half is far from simple though, and as the characters' relationships get more complicated, so too does the message about how our familial relationships affects our decision making. With each passing chapter, the book dives further inward rather than trying to grow the action outward. It was an unexpected move, but welcome and refreshing. The action in the first half would have been equally as good in a traditional Marvel comic, but the inner story of Tyr in this novel really justifies the use of this medium to tell this particular story. And does so without losing the fun and majesty of Marvel's Asgardian characters. Overall, I would definitely recommend this book. It has more depth than I expected and a fantastic final action sequence. It explores jealousy and brotherhood, magic and destiny, and does so while telling a story accessible to all ages. 15-year-old me would have loved this, and that's always my most important metric with any new Marvel property. That's the review. I liked it. Go buy it. It is available everywhere books are sold, I think. Today, it's a Marvel thing. You can probably find it. Read it on your fridge. I don't know. If you like this video, like and subscribe to the channel. We're probably going to be doing some more book reviews. I've actually already received some other advanced copies, so I'll have more of these coming your way in the future. If you like this, let me know. If you didn't like this, I guess let me know. Maybe don't. It's fine. Check out the Nightly Morning Show. We stream on Twitch Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. Eastern, or check out our other game streams, twitch.tv/nerdynightly or twitch.tv/clarusdracarus if you want to see my beautiful wife. I'm going to go read The Head of Mimir because now I kind of want to go back and read the first one. As we always say here, my name's David Webb. Do something nerdy tonight. Bye-bye.